I feel the need to react to many comments on the Troopy build so far, and more specifically the recent one about the idea of induction cooking and the accusation that I've lost track. I'm St Pierre White. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and travelling to the remotest parts of the world. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join the Patreon family now. But before we do that, I want to say this. The cooking that I'm setting up now is not going to replace a fire. Why would it replace a fire? Fire cooking is the best, period, because it's the most fun. But so often, inability to find firewood, in an area where fires are not permitted, you have to rely on cooking. And in terms of keeping this light, how will I know what is lighter without experimenting? Is gas cooking lighter than induction cooking? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. The purpose of this is to find out firsthand. Now, all right, I've lost track. All right, have I? Well, maybe. I said up front that I was going to call it Operation Lightweight because I wanted to focus on the weight and build a vehicle that was much lighter than the previous vehicle I had. The previous vehicle being the Dream Tourer, which was sitting at 3.9 tons, and the Troop Carrier, which is sitting at 3.3 tons. There are a number of ways of looking at it. I want to build a vehicle that is lighter than my previous vehicle. If I'm 1 kilogram lighter, I'm lighter than my previous vehicle. But obviously that is not what I'm going for. But I'm also not going for a vehicle that is absolutely minimalistic and very light, because if I was going for a vehicle that was very light, I would change the wheels and tires, I would put in a fridge, and I'd end it. I would use the sound system, I would put up with the bit of a noisy interior, the not very nice seats, lots of space to chuck stuff in the back, maybe I'd put some tie-down rails in. But I would stop. That's where I would end. And I wouldn't make a whole lot of videos. And for those of you having a go at me for doing this, for experimenting with induction cooking, saying, oh, have you lost track, and you know, I thought it was going to be lightweight and I thought it was going to be simple. Well, I like learning stuff. I just like it. And the best way to learn stuff is to do it firsthand. And that's what I'm doing. And I didn't want to do that. That wasn't my goal. Because making a vehicle that's extremely light is so easy. Just do very little. What I'm trying to do is try and with the same level of comfort that I had before, but lighter. And yes, not 1 kilogram lighter. And as I've said previously, my goal was fully loaded, a Troop Carrier 150 kilograms lighter than my previous Troop Carrier. That's what I mean by light. So I haven't spoken too much about Operation Lightweight that much recently, is because I think people misunderstood what I was trying to do. I am trying to save weight. Yes, I am. But I'm also trying to build something that is very comfortable. Comfort adds weight. It does. It's unavoidable. I want to find out for myself about something that I've never done before. I still do not know, and even right now have ordered all of the bits and pieces I will need for my build. I still at the moment do not know if it is going to be something that I'm going to love to do and continue doing. How will I know without doing it? So if you have a problem with what the way the Troopy is going, then I can't help you. I like learning stuff. So the question isn't how light can I make the vehicle, because I would have stopped already, is how comfortable can I make the vehicle with the end goal of 150 kilograms fully laden, less than my previous Troop Carrier. All right. And if you can't cope with learning new stuff, and you just want to do the same thing as you've done for the last 40 years, that's okay too, but that's not me. So some people have said, oh, this electric cooking, you know, it's glamping and that kind of thing. Yeah, you're not wrong, but also think about it. If I don't experiment and try and play things, this is what I like to do when I'm camping. I enjoy, this is my thing, might not be your thing, but it's my thing to fiddle and play with kit and gear and share it with you. Several of you have commented this has just become all about product. Well, how can it not be about product? Because it's about machines, and machines are products. How do I get around that? Accuse me of doing it as a sponsorship deal. No money, zero, not 1 cent is changing hands. I decide what to get. And then I pick up the phone and I say, this is what we're doing and this is what we've chosen. And 99% of the time they say, whoopee, fantastic, Andrew, where can we send it? No, I don't pay full retail price. So you could easily say, oh, I would never go induction cooking. And that's fine. But now you know, hopefully, a little bit more about induction cooking than you did before, because Andrew took the trouble, actually it wasn't any trouble at all, it was just lots of fun, to make a little video and test induction cooking and be able to say, that's what it'll cost you in terms of current to do an evening and a morning meal. Nobody has done this before, anywhere. And what I like about induction cooking is the fact that I can cook something inside the vehicle very quickly. A few people mentioned speed. These induction cookers, they get hot instantly. It's no slower than gas. These modern induction cookers are incredibly quick. So in terms of time, insignificant difference. Inside a vehicle, I cannot cook with butane. Butane is very toxic. So if I'm using butane, if I'm using gas, I have to be outside. Propane, on the other hand, is quite smelly. So I would never cook in a small enclosed environment like a troop carrier with propane. Far too small. Would I cook with induction cooking? Maybe not, because the food smells themselves become an issue when cooking in a very enclosed environment. So I could, but if I'm on a windy beach, I'm not cooking with gas. But induction cooking is fantastic in the wind. So is that important? To me, well, this is the beauty of this. I don't know. I'm trying to find out. So the people that are having a go at me for these experiments, please remember, they're experiments. I'm having fun with kit and I'm trying to learn stuff. And as I'm trying to learn stuff, I'm sharing it with you. And I'm making a decision of what to put in my vehicle. Will induction cooking cost me weight? I don't have to carry gas, so a bit of a weight saving there. I will need more batteries. I am going lithium, so my total battery weight will be no more or very similar to one 100 amp hour AGM battery. And I will have 300 amp hour of usable current for about the same weight. So yes, it is costing me some weight, because if I wasn't doing induction cooking, I'd have 200 amp hour. So I'm having an extra 100 amp hour battery, 10 kilos. So it's costing me an extra 10 kilograms in battery. In this case, it is costing me quite a bit in terms of additional weight for the inverter. About 10 kilos, give or take. 10 kilos, okay? I won't take my large gas cooker. I will take one very small, lightweight gas cooker and an electric induction cooker. Weight for weight, no difference, no change there at all. At the end of the day, yes, there is a weight penalty for the convenience of induction cooking. How much weight? Is it worth it? It's not that I'm trying to save weight at every turn, because as I said before, if I was trying to do that, I'd just put in a fridge and that would be enough. I've done it. I finished. One video, done. It's not what I'm trying to do. So the interior development, I saw interior development today, and I saw the first cutting and shape and things, and I will bring that video to you. And it's looking fantastic. The use of space, brilliant. Are we saving weight? Yes. A lot of weight? Not a lot. Yeah, it'll be lighter than the previous one. How much? Not that much. There are other things that I'm doing, or other things that I'm not doing to save weight. So I want to just remove the operation lightweight. That's not the big focus. It's one of the many focuses. Next week, there is a video coming out where I weighed the troop carrier with all of the following bits done on it. So what have I done? The off-road animal bull bar, PVS headlight upgrade, Recaro seats, audio insulation, the catch can, the fuel filter upgrade, speakers and amplifier, a head unit upgrade, armrests and door pods, quite a bit of wiring, the True Tracker axle correction, spotlights and daylights, and a center console fridge. How much extra have I added so far? If you want to, and I'd be really interested in if you did this, how much extra weight have I now added to the troop carrier? How much? You tell me how much you reckon that I've added. I'm not going to tell you if it was higher or lower than I expected. When the video comes out, you'll see everything. Okay. How much extra weight have I spent doing all those things? Am I on target with making a reasonably lightweight Overlander? I can't wait to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching. These videos are made possible by contributions from Patreons. Join our Patreon family now.